Let's talk about day 2. We're driving to the festival. It's nice out. It's not pouring down rain. So, yeah, a couple of notes. Yesterday, basically rained about, I'd say 80% of the time. And anyone thinks it's fun doing sound, take all the stuff you love playing with and stick it out in the rain, because that's what it's like. Anyway, there are ways to mitigate the damages, and that's what we're doing. For security reasons, we pulled almost everything except for mains. There is security overnight. Not going to get into much detail about that. I've got so much food for the crew. I've got fresh coffee that my wife made, all that stuff. So we have a cooler full of everything, so you don't need to spend a nickel. We don't get food comps. This is it, you know. When you're there, you can't really just drive away and go get some. There's food everywhere, but it costs money. And it turns out that eats into your profits. Who knew, right? Anyway, the last thing you want to do is have somebody be gone for 20 minutes at an inopportune time because they're starving to death. Anyway, so things I brought today that I didn't bring yesterday: clean towels. Sounds bad when I put it like that. Clean towels. Battery charger for a cell phone. It's not always easy to charge your cell phone if you're not near the console. Today we only have 2 small DJ rigs instead of 3, and the third one was 6 blocks away, which made it really hard to check up on it, and that was under battery power, and the battery lasted from 11 a.m. to 6:30. It was a Jackery 1000, I think. And it did pretty good, you know. It ran the DJ system, which was a DJ mixer, computer, power amplifier, essentially, and it did pretty good. So I highly recommend it. And we used our battery system yesterday for the May 17th parade, which did fantastic. After about an hour and a half, 2 hours of use, we still had about 50% power on it. So that's great. What else? I think that's it. All right. We're going to arrive about an hour and a half to hour 45 minutes before downbeat. And that'll be plenty of time to get the system up and running. So I will do more video later. Here we are, day 2. Let's get all this unwrapped and put everything back together. It apparently hasn't rained for a while. Oh, good. My chair got nice and dry. I hope we have 2 chairs that are nice and dry. A lot of water on that canopy overnight, unfortunately. But it's out now. If you can see the coverage pattern, we're really just keeping it in this area with a little bit of spillage. So we're not trying to hit for volume. I feel bad if these guys over here get blasted, so we don't want to hurt anybody's ears. But you will hear it solid down to the end of the block in both directions. All right, real quick, for my smaller festivals, I request a Honda EU 7000. Has to be EU, has to be 7000. So on this particular one, there's L530s, 2 L530s, which break out over here to Edison. Each box gives me 2 circuits, but the EU 7000 is limited to 40 amps in 120/240 mode, which is how you usually want to run. You want to balance your load so that each circuit is kind of using about the same amount of juice. It's good to do that anyway. So it's a relatively inexpensive. You can throw it in the back of a pickup truck, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to rent. And it'll do a stage about the size that we are doing today. And having these breakouts is really nice. They're GFCI protected because L1430s are not naturally GFCI protected. So that takes care of our issues with safety. Bad cables can cost you time. And I just walked about 4 blocks just to take care of that bad one. I'm gonna have to do a better job and bring backups to these small DJ stations. Getting ready to load out. We got the DJ systems here. I've managed to get both setups on one cart and then just roll the stuff together. Stage is really, they're wrapping up cables right now. This guy's been here for about 3 or 4 hours. I'm not sure if he's alive or not, but I think he's just high and enjoying his sleep. All right, let's get this shit in the truck and go home. To wrap. Everything for the festival is in here. For the Street Fair Festival, nothing to do with May 17 parade and Norwegian Fest. This is only Street Fair, so that's how you pack it.